SpaceX Heavy Moon Base. SpaceX to land next Americans on Moon. NASA is getting ready to send astronauts to explore more of the Moon as part of the Artemis program, and the agency has selected SpaceX to continue development of the first commercial human lander that will safely carry the next 2 American astronauts to the lunar surface. At least one of those astronauts will make history as the first woman on the Moon. Another goal of the Artemis program includes landing the first person of color on the lunar surface. The agency's powerful space launch system rocket will launch for astronauts aboard the Orion spacecraft for their multi-day journey to lunar orbit. Their 2 crew members will transfer to the SpaceX human landing system for the final leg of their journey to the surface of the Moon. After approximately a week exploring the surface, they will board the lander for their short trip back to orbit, where they will return to Orion and their colleagues before heading back to Earth. WaterGen Water RVs. On board is a game-changer in the automotive industry. The device provides on-the-go fresh water anywhere, including while traveling or working on site and off the grid. WaterGen on board is an innovative atmospheric water generator system that can be installed on top of a vehicle with a faucet inside for constant, convenient access to premium quality drinking water. This aftermarket product can be installed on buses, motorhomes, RVs, trains, boats, and even static remote rest and waiting stations. Passengers and drivers will never run out of water again. WaterGen Mobility provides instant fresh drinking water while reducing plastic waste, expanding the feature set of a vehicle and addressing convenience, logistics, and ecological challenges. Ramato prototype, available to order for $270,000. One of the wildest camper concepts we've looked at is finally a reality. The Ramato Caravan was originally revealed over a decade ago and had all the makings of being a one-and-done concept. It was created by an architecture and design firm, existed only as renderings at the time of introduction, and looked entirely like a flight of fancy. But in late 2018, word arose that the Ramato was actually headed for production, and now another 4 years later it's here. The production-ready version remains true to the original concept and amenity. Loaded mobile that's a cross between an expandable travel trailer and a tiny home with observatory and covered porch. Pelaflex, systems to pursue and talk innovation. Project opportunity. Marine Power Systems have partnered with Simply Blue Group to develop a project. Proposal for the innovation and targeted oil and gas and TOG leasing round run by Crown Estate Scotland. The collaboration between Simply Blue Group and MPS would see 6 wind turbines deployed on the MPS floating platform Pillowflix and waters between 60 and 100 m in depth, delivering a total capacity of 100 megawatts. Simply Blue Group is a leading blue economy developer with a focus on floating wind and has over 10 gigawatts of floating offshore wind projects under development worldwide. This latest collaboration forms part of the Nomadic Offshore Wind Project, launched early in the year. Hitachi Rail Blues train, as a main source of power, have arrived. Hitachi Rail announced last week that 20 Triber trains nicknamed Blues are now running on rail lines across Italy. The trains have the ability to switch between battery power electricity and diesel. They can travel roughly 10 miles relying only on batteries which recharge on their own as the train rolls down the tracks. The batteries can replenish themselves whenever the train is braking or by drawing electricity from an overhead apparatus that connects the train to a power line, reports CNN's Julia Buckley. Train can accommodate up to 300 passengers and has 3 to 4 cars, while the trains, which are made from 93% recyclable materials, can technically reach speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. An onboard driver advisory system will recommend the optimal speed to help reduce energy use.